morning, everybody. This is Creative Crafts, and I'm Kathy. Today's tip of the day is working with glass bottles. Empty bottles, any kind, doesn't matter what shape or form, and cement. If you want to see what I'm going to be doing with this, watch further. Today's tip of the day is working with glass bottles and cement. First, I need to take the bottle and cover the top first. And what I use is glossy paper, photo paper. Make sure you use the glossy end on the inside. What I will do is fold this in half so I know that it's straight. You want it straight. And then you cut right down the line. So, now you make sure that the glossy side is on the inside part, on here. Very important. Turn this around. Get my tape. What I do is put it at the end of a table. I use this electrical tape. Make sure it's the size of the paper. Make sure it doesn't get stuck anywhere else. And just stick the tip on the end of the paper, and that's it. Make sure it doesn't fold over. Make sure it's tight. Then you take your glass. Yeah, that's about how high I want it. And try to make sure that it goes around evenly. If it doesn't go around evenly, you will notice it right away. See, like how it is here in the end. You know that it's not even. You can see that it's okay, that's a little broken, that's no problem. So, try it again. So we go like this. I mean, if it gets a little crooked, it's okay, just cut it after. You'll see. I mean, it's not the easiest way to put the paper. So, and I cut it, broke it a little bit here, so that's why it looks like that. Just take a piece of tape and go around it. Start it from where that paper is broken. Right at the tip where it's broken, and then go around. Doesn't matter if it's crooked or not. So, you have to make sure it looks completely rounded inside. And if it doesn't, then you know somehow it's crooked. So, what you need to do is go around. You can see that it's crooked from here. So you just need to go like this. Just keep going around until you know that it's even. And you'll notice it with the glass, because it's doesn't have to be perfect, but like this. This is what you need to do, something like this. So we'll leave it like that. I just want to put some tape up here. Put this here. Go down. Make sure it's flat and perfect, not any ridges on the inside. Outside doesn't matter. So, I mean, it's okay if it's can always fix it. Just make sure it's perfectly round on the inside. The paper in here, I don't like the way it looks. on the inside. So I'm going to take paper. I'm going to try to fix it so that it's flat. I think I'm going to put some tape on it. Hopefully I can get it all the way down. I'm going to try to use a very small piece. Fold it up like this and fold it in between. Go on the inside and then take your, yeah, that's better. I don't want to have any of the cement hanging in between the papers there because it will. So make sure you just get your tape in between it. Very important. You don't want to have any of the cement coming in between the paper because what will happen, the paper will get soft and then it will break and then the cement will seep out. That's good. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect like I said because you're going to sand it down later anyway. And then I have a plastic cup here. And what I could do with this is I put the plastic cup inside here. No. Or if you want, what did I do with that other thing? What did I do with it? Must have threw it away. All right. I made, because this goes out like this. So what you could, no, I want it big. No, we don't want it like that either. You won't be able to get the cup out. Alright, we're going to have to make our own. The cup doesn't fit. Well, it doesn't fit correctly. So I suggest you to do this. The next step, I'd roll some rest of the paper that I cut up. Put it inside where the opening is. And make sure it fits perfect where the opening is. Take it. Why it's crooked is beyond me. I'll have to do that again. I need some tape right away. I'm going to use this method instead because the cup doesn't give it enough space on top where you can actually put the cement in. So what I'm going to do is do this again. Put the cup inside, this paper inside, let it open up. And take it, and you see where it's, just take a piece of tape right away. It doesn't matter if it's bent up inside because it's not going inside. So you know exactly the size you need it. Take a big piece of tape, go across. You don't have to worry about the outside, like I said, the inside doesn't matter. So now you go around the whole bottle with the tape. I mean, not the whole bottle, the whole paper. You go through the whole paper. Yeah, it fits perfect. Would like to put it maybe a little bit higher. You see, that's better than the cup. You want it exactly like this. So what you're going to do now is you want to make it so that you can double the tape up here on one end. So that it doesn't go down inside once the cement is in. So I put like, it's like a stopper. It prevents it from going any further. So just keep going around. Show you in a second what I'm doing. I put like 3 or 4 layers. so that see, like this, 3 or 4 layers across the bottom of the paper and go around. Try to keep it even if it's lifted up a little bit, it doesn't matter because you're going to be pulling this off anyway. Just make sure that the tape is down good on all sides because you don't want the cement going in between it. So now that it's like this, you put this back in and you can see that it doesn't go down any further. Just wish this would stop being so crooked. And this is what it should look like. So now we go to the next step. So the next step is the cement. You can use any kind. This is wall compound. This is stuff to fill holes in the wall, or when you put new wires in, you can fill that up with this. This is what this is. I wanted this because it's more light colored, not gray. So what you do is you think about, okay, I need about this much. If you make too much, you can always make another one right away before it starts hardening. Mix a little water to it. I suggest that you put gloves on and also a mask over your mouth, your nose and mouth. From the powder, if it lifts up or anything. I don't think it's really that toxic anyway. You need a spoon. It's a spoon I'll never use again. And this, I always use a container that I know I'm going to throw away. Add a little water to it. And mix. I guess I'll put a lot of water in it. I have some more if it's... You just got to keep mixing it. Maybe I put too much this time. Probably. We'll see. Mix it up a little bit further. Yeah, I gotta make it a little bit thicker. That's okay. Like I said, whatever I have left over, I will make another tutorial for something else. It has to be almost like a very light paste. Yeah, I think this is good. Make sure there's no clumps. Maybe just a little bit of water. A little, not too much. We don't want it. Nah, it's still too tight. You need it loose enough so that when you try to spoon it into that area, it goes in without a problem, that you don't have to fight with it. So this is okay. You can work with this. So first I will put, do I want to do this first? Yeah, I'll do this first. I'll do this color first. So I'm going to get a stick or something that I can use. Let me get up. And stick it between. That's good. You want to try to get all the air pockets as possible out of there. Okay. Cement all everywhere. Should have had not put. Now here comes a lot of air pockets. This is what I'm talking about. If you don't do that, you're gonna have air pockets all over the place, and you don't want that. So really, a big advice is make sure that you take all the air pockets out. Later you can sand this. You put this aside to let it dry for at least 16 to 24 hours. It depends how thick it is. This may dry up quicker because this is a quick drying one. So another tip to go with this is if you want to use another color, you can use acrylic fiber or color toner. Mix very little to it. You don't need much because it's going to make it even more loose. See what I did here? And then you mix. You can color the cement if you want with acrylic fiber, with the colors you want. I just decided to do it like this, something new. Mix it good. And that's my cement. So the next step is, so it's done. Right now I need to take all the paper off and sand it down up top. You just keep going till you know that it's smoothed out. I'm doing, I'm using the knife to even it out on top. This part here, this end is a little too big. It's uneven, so I want to make sure it's even. Yeah, it's still kind of wet inside. But that's okay, it's forming already. That's good. It's good that I do this now. Because when it's totally dry, you wouldn't be able to do this. Just one more time, I think should be fine. just a little more. But hitting it like this when it was wet was the best idea that you should do. Suggestion that you do, because then you won't have so many air pockets. Like I have a few here, but that's okay. It looks nice. But if you don't do that correctly, it would not come down evenly like it is now. So this is the next step. It's the finished product. You can fill it with any kind of things. You can put coins in there, bigger rocks. You can put water. You can use it as normal vase. I'm using it for my plastic, well, not plastic, silk flowers. I filled this up first with white and then yellow. I may end up buying more white rocks and put them inside. I ran out of all of it. And then I just put some silk flowers in it. And it looks wonderful, I think. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you come back. If you have any questions or comments, please write them below. And please subscribe. Hi, if you want to subscribe to my channel, all you need to do is press the subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications about when my next video comes out, just press that little bell on the side of the subscribe button. And you'll be the very first person to get the notifications when my videos are out.